Hey, this is Christopher, and today we're talking about a few of the creators that have inspired me and definitely influenced this channel. But before we get into the video, let's roll this beautiful B-roll. For the last 15 years, I've been delivering Apple professional services and technical training for Apple and for Jamf. I do anything from jump starts where I help customers to learn products for the first time, as well as getting to teach the Jamf 200, the Jamf 300, and the Jamf 400 courses for Jamf, which are all technically based. But I've, for a long time, had a love and a passion for media. It's actually the reason I bought my first Mac. I'm a creative at heart. I wanted a computer that could help me record music because I play guitar, and I bought my first Mac, and it turned from hobby into a career quite by happenstance. I did not come from a very technical background. So I found myself in 2019 looking to diversify my business. In early 2020, I acquired a small business called Dice Media that was small but very talented. And little did we know that the pandemic would ramp up to such a high rate in such a short period of time, so that at January, I'm closing my deal by acquiring this company, and then by March, the world is shutting down. I literally went from traveling 45 weeks a year delivering professional services and technical training to sitting at home wondering what I'm going to do with my time. That's actually what was the genesis and the inspiration for me to start to do this more regularly than just, hey, make a video here or there. I really got started in 2019 sort of casually, but in 2020 is really when we took it up sort of to the next level. So let's talk about my biggest influences. When the pandemic hit, a good friend of mine who's an SE in Apple sent us a video that he went to YouTube University, which at the time I was like, is that a thing? Which it kind of is. There's actually a creator university that you can go to, or sort of an informal sign up and watch a series of videos. But he just did a lot of research and came back with this really cool sort of mock-up of all these different lights. And I was like, that's really cool. I have no idea how to do that. So about 6 months goes by, and I went ahead and started to go down that YouTube rabbit hole that I think some of us go down, learning whatever we're wanting to learn and just searching and seeing all the different videos that you can find about that. You may have found me that same way. Let's talk about the first content creator who had the biggest impact on me initially and really introduced me to a much bigger world of these incredible creatives out there. His name is Ben Johnson Creative. I'm going to put his link and all of the creators' links in the description below so that you can look at their channel and follow them on social media. They're all totally worth it. I found his video where I learned a lot about lighting. Now, I'm still in process. I have my own guest room that I've converted to a YouTube studio, and I'm always working to make it a little bit better. And I've invested, along the way in different lighting things like Omron and other, tools to help the lighting get better and learning how to use natural lighting. But Ben Johnson honestly was the first one that introduced me to the kind of cameras you should buy, the lighting, things like motion graphics, and really how to put together a video. He just has some really great content on his channel. I can't thank him enough, because without him, I would not have discovered any of the creators that I'm going to talk about today. So shout out to Ben Johnson. You are a lifesaver. You have literally influenced this channel in ways that you cannot imagine. I would say the next creator that had a huge impact, and I would say on millions of people, is going to be Peter McKinnon. If you don't know Peter McKinnon, go check him out. He's an incredible, I think, artist and creative. I love following his stories because he's so earnest, he's very heartfelt, and just has a real affable personality. He's easy to watch, he's easy to listen to, and if you follow him, you'll find that his storytelling and his narratives, and again, the cinematic quality of his videos is just so high. I love watching his channel, and he, I would say, is the person from here that began to branch me off into the rest of these creatives. If you don't know Peter, you need to watch his videos. You'll instantly fall in love, and he's inspired me and influenced me to, again, make content that is engaging, interesting, and fun. So I'd say next up is Matti Haapoja. There was a period of time where Peter and Maddie shared an office, and they were in each other's videos a lot because they would help each other out. Maddie is just, he has, I think, an infectious laugh. He's just so joy-filled. The quality of his content, especially his drone footage, is just off the charts. He has a really great eye for color grading. His cinematography is just really exciting. His big vibe for a long time was the traveling and seeing all these really cool places, and to me, that's kind of what brought me in. Does a lot of tutorials like many of them do, instructional videos, but Maddie just is so real, and you've seen in his channel that he's just really great about trying to help creators and help folks who are trying to get off the ground with this learn how to figure this out and turn this into a real business. Next up, and I would say that they may come middle in the list, but they are bar none the greatest influence on me as creators, and that is Becki and Chris. I think that their cinematography, their storytelling, their honesty, their humor, their relationship, the dynamic that we see on screen, I think is just second to none. I really enjoy their style. I'm very new to content creation and editing, so they are much farther down the road, but I love watching their content. I love their style. I work really hard to try to learn from them in each one of their videos. They always bring such great content. They actually just did a collaboration with Moment. Several other creators did as well. I'm going to put a link to that course here. I actually had my entire team go through it recently, and it just came out, so if you want to check it out, click on the link. That's definitely worth, I think, if you're into making content like this and you're trying to sort of get off the ground, it is an incredible boot camp that you're going to want to check out. I love Becki and Chris. I love following them on social media and their Pixel and Lens group on Facebook. I'm so thankful for what they do, and I'll also put a couple links here to their series Northeast and Cold Island, which are just absolutely gorgeous, but also really great stories about their journey and the challenges, right, to going on those kind of journeys and just making films on the go. Again, they're really great. Can't say enough good things about them. Shout out, we really appreciate what you do. Anytime you want to collaborate, if you have any super technical things that you need help with, I'm here. Just throwing it out there. So next up, Saradici rhymes with Peachy. She is into a lot of things. I actually found her through Casey Neistat. She did this really fun video where she basically, not parody, because I don't think she was making fun of it, but was more of an homage to Casey and Casey Neistat's video. I'll talk about him soon. And man, just really, it was really funny because she got the tone, the style, and the way he does what he does on video. She nailed it. She was awesome. She has an incredible channel, has great cinematic footage as well, a lot of tech reviews going over different devices, cameras, computers, a myriad of things. So if you're looking for a tech channel, she's one of the ones that I would highly recommend. I love her visual style. She does a great job. She has a great on-camera presence. As I mentioned previously, Casey Neistat. Now, I'm surprised when I talk to people who are from the North or from New York, and I say, hey, do you know Casey Neistat? They're like, nope. Because if you watch a Casey Neistat video, he really was the person who pioneered high quality vlogging. He has done content for HBO and he's made other movies, but most people would probably know Casey from his vlog where he's traveling to wherever in the world, or he's going through New York on a skateboard. He's just really great at, I think, capturing his day. You don't realize how hard it is to be a content creator running around a city or on a plane or to another country by yourself until you realize that every time he's rolling up to one of these cameras, he had to set that up, go back, and then film himself going up to it unless he had some help. But Casey is phenomenal. He recently collaborated with Monthly.com to start a series similar to what Moment's doing, where you're going to walk through a course with him that's going to help you to make content, get peer review, and make a few new videos. I'm looking forward to that. It actually starts in January, so it's just around the corner. I highly encourage it. If you can't get in this session, try to get in as soon as you can. I'm looking forward to walking through it myself. Last one, but not the least, Levi Allen. Like many of these creators, I was introduced to Levi by another creator. I actually saw him in an early video with Casey Neistat, and I did not recognize him at the time. He looked so different, and I didn't know who he was. He was much younger, and it was from a few years ago that the video was made with Casey at a conference. And I discovered him, or rediscovered him, when Ninja launched the Adamus 5 Plus, which allows for external recording, 8K, and he was the person that got to sort of launch that product with Adamus. And after I watched that video, made a huge impression on me, watching his adventure cinematography and photography. I can't think of a creator that is just more down to earth, kind. He greets everyone by saying, "Hey friend," and his tagline at the end of everything is, you know, life's better when you make stuff. I love the vibe, I love his humility, and I love his content. Again, one of the things that draws me to people like Levi is just their I think, honesty and transparency, and you're going on a journey with them. They're not folks that have arrived at a destination, but someone who's bringing you with them throughout that journey in the process. He has an incredible van life series where they literally rebuild a van so that he can do sort of a mobile home-ish or mobile, you know, content creators sort of van. And I mean, I'm not doing it justice. Check out the series here. I'll put in the links below so that way you can look at it. He just really shows the process of how to make content and brings you with him, and it's just so beautiful. And knowing that he does all this with a mobile kit, I think is just so much more impressive. I think all of these have influenced me in a different way. I think all of them have, in layers, influenced me and shaped me and helped me to try to take my craft up to the next level and be better than the last video, to do really good storytelling, to have really good processes. So, you know, these aren't the only influences. These are the ones that I can put in a video and make it short enough to be entertaining. But I can't tell you enough, all of you creators, thank you so much for what you do. It's making me, and I'm sure millions of other people, better because of what you produce. So these are all the influences that have shaped this channel. And if you like this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date with everything that we're producing. It really does help us and our channel to do these kind of videos. So we thank you so much for watching. We thank you so much for subscribing. And we hope that you're doing well. We hope that you're staying safe. And we can't wait to see you in the next one.